Win Insights is a game changer.
As I think about Win Insights, I smile inwardly and outwardly.
It changes the paradigm a little bit. It doesn't come at this question from a check-the-box point of view.
It creates a much more inclusive, a much more cohesive and engaged team. And that's what we see Win Insights bringing to the table.
I'm Dr. Cliff Stanley, Major General, United States Marine Corps, retired. I served 33 years in the United States Marine Corps as an infantry officer, with responsibilities that took me all over the world. I'm also the former Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness. And in that particular position, which I served in for about 2 years, I was responsible for all personnel decisions, all training, all hiring, all the matching of equipment that would go with that, forecasting the future as we looked at future conflicts as well as current issues we're working on. And if you fast forward to today, I'm now the CEO and president of the EGA Coaching Group, which is responsible for developing leaders to become better leaders. And that's what I do now. As I think about Win Insights, I smile inwardly and outwardly because it helps me to get my arms around challenges that I know still exist. Challenges in the word, for example, diversity. What I've seen and what I continue to see is an association of diversity with quality. As soon as you mention the word diversity, in the communities I've seen when I was in the Department of Defense, my most recent position as the Undersecretary, and as I looked at it in the United States Marine Corps, people in varying levels looked at diversity and then they all of a sudden started thinking about, oh, now you're dumbing down, you're looking at quality issues, you have affirmative action, a whole range of things because people have associated this important issue of having inclusion, of having people with really substantive backgrounds, but they just are not inclusive. And organizations have suffered as a result of not having the right kind, the right mix of people, right talents, right skills, right background, right communities they come from, which is diversity, along with a whole range of other things. As the Undersecretary, I had an office, and it was our diversity office. But that was not integrated with the decision-making. The diversity office, all other decisions. And you had to force feed it into the process, as opposed to Win Insights, for example, you actually have diversity working throughout the actual organization. You have the tools, the resources, and so you now have the talent and you're working the issue without even knowing you're working the issue half the time. And this is what's needed right now. You also have this issue of people not knowing what they don't know. And so when they don't know what they don't know, they're sitting there working issues, not knowing that they don't know this, and you're trying not to offend them. But when you have the tools, the resources like Win would give you, you would actually have an opportunity now to inform, educate without threatening. Because defense mechanisms go up almost automatically when it comes to who we're choosing for particular positions. As I think on Win Insights, I'm literally praying. I have the confidence in the tool now, but hoping to just continue to just take the right kinds of steps to educate our workforce, our world, our leaders, everyone at the different strata to become better at what they're doing. I'm dedicated to doing it from a different perspective. We may even use Win Insights to help us with my company that we just started, because I think there's a lot here.